Welcome back to Newsday. Joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers from around the world, our Rise News analysts and anchors, Bimbai Mutiniri Ekbayong and Mr. Dayo Shivali. Good afternoon.
Imagine welcoming me.
I love being in the middle.
Sitting with you for the first hour. Thank you, Cynthia.
You're welcome.
Right, so we don't waste any of our very, very valuable time. Let's get into it, of course. We do kick off our newspaper review with this day, the newspaper of record, as always. And we know the story that's at the front burner, and that's of all newspapers in Nigeria today. That is the Christmas Eve attack. This day calling it the Christmas Eve Carnage. Plateau Christmas Eve Carnage. Now, President Tinubu orders security to go after killers. And of course, he tells governors that the nation's peace stability is a collective responsibility. Mutfwang has made a comment, of course, yesterday. That's Governor Mutfwang saying it's disheartening losing lives to senseless, unprovoked attacks. NGF, Northern leaders, Khan, Abbas, Obi, Amnesty International, others mourn and condemn incident. The police have put the death toll at over 79. Observers say it's over 140. We filed a report earlier on this program saying it's now over 160. So still a lot of inconsistencies concerning the actual death toll.
So everyone's saying 150.
It's just, if we go through the newspapers today, you're seeing 115 on Vanguard, 155 on Daily Trust. So we're still yet to get to a point where we really understand the gravity of what has happened. What we do know, however, is that it was a huge tragedy. Now, very quickly, below that lead story, of course, is this image of President Bola Tinubu with the Nigerian Governors Forum. They paid him a Christmas visit at his home in Lagos. Yes. Bodilon, as the Lion of Bodilon, the highlight of that visit.
The Jagabar of Nigeria.
It's nice, isn't it wonderful that he gets to call. I'm not sure we've seen this type of scene before, where all the governors.
No, it's not that you have not seen it.
Oh,
my own generation.
Okay.
Lagos used to be the capital.
Oh yes,
but since the movement to Abuja, we have not seen this sort of thing. So I'm very happy that we have a president in Lagos, Obodo Lagos, and the governors have come to pay a visit. They can go back to Abuja tomorrow, but
at least they paid homage to Lagos.
Yes. It's good memory for some of us who are born and raised in Lagos before we moved the capital to Abuja.
That's right. That's right. Now, what is coming out of this meeting? Of course, there's a discussion about how President Bola Tinubu has emphasized on collective responsibility between the federal government and the states, and also the fact that he wants to declassify roads from being federal, state, or rural, and just seeing a spirit of collaboration. The talking point, however, the takeaway from this that most people are discussing is the fact that Governor Siminalayi Fubara walked away as the golden boy of the meeting, who received much praise and accolade from President Bola Tinubu about the way things are transpiring and the way he is handling things in Rivers State. Mr. Shabuale, I'd love to hear your comments on that, because this morning on the morning show, there were mixed reviews about Governor Fubara seeming to have lost his backbone.
How? We have almost quarreled over that here.
Yeah.
And somebody once said there is the peace of the graveyard. But any peace is worth it, especially at Yuletide time. You get me? And he has said he's a man of his word. He signed an agreement and he's fulfilling it.
Although some people are saying under duress.
Well, what does it matter? I say, did he tell you he was under duress? Or you know about security people who put him under duress? You see, anything that ends well must be commended. The president was asked to intervene. He intervened, and decisively. And that is why the man can walk into Lagos, which is said held very high, and otherwise commended. He's a mature politician, unlike what people wanted to portray him as. And he has not succumbed to blackmail to create anarchy in the state where he was elected to govern. So he has my kudos.
Well, while we're on that topic, I think let's quickly go to the Daily Sun. The Daily Sun leads with the power struggle in PDP intensifies. And the headline there is Atiku's men, new generation of members fight for control. Supreme Court cases stall search for IU's replacement, and the opposition party may hold mini convention in February. Now, I'm bringing this up deliberately because obviously with this development, there will be implications, as we like to say here at Arise. How do you see this playing out, Mr. Shobowale, Cynthia?
Oh no, Mr. Shobowale is taking this one.
The power struggle, I mean, of course. Okay, the Fubara issue twist and aftermath of the power struggle in the PDP, if you know the role Wike played before election, post-election. So if some younger elements too want to be part of the power play, that is it. But you see, the PDP to me is like a house owner that put thatch with a thatch roof and put fire on it and went to sleep inside it. Because they have not resolved their problem with Wike. Wike is still a member. You get me? But it's like the bull in the Shanawia shop. If they don't take time, it will bring down the entire house.
Oh,
or I can call him a Trojan horse.
When you say they've not resolved their conflict with Wike,
yes.
what would that resolution look like if you could give them advice?
How?
You're saying they haven't resolved anything with Wike.
There's a problem with Wike. They are in court. You are not in Nigeria. They are in court. You get me? They are in court with Wike. They held the election. Wike campaigned against his own team. You get me? Even though they won the state governorship. You get, that is why the problem has started. And some people defected. But you see, the origin of the entire episode, right up to Port Harcourt, was Lagos. That's why I say it's a federal something. It started from their primaries. That if Wike wanted a southern presidential candidate, and if you do have a southern presidential candidate, you must have a northerner as the chairman of the party. And the authorities here did not agree with that. They thought they could weather that. And then that made them to literally lose the election. That was what gave back. So even Obi left PDP to go to Labour. So that is the genesis of the whole matter. But now in Port Harcourt, somebody has played his own role. And there was almost anarchy. The place was bombed. This same governor was shot at, and he said was ready to die. But now, thankfully, the president intervened. And now he's a happy man to be amongst his colleagues, and he is speaking in Port Harcourt, contrary to what some people were expecting.
Well, we'll see in February if there's a mini convention of the PDP, if those House of Assembly reps who cross the floor, state assembly reps who cross the floor, will represent APC or PDP.
That's right.
We wait to see.
I was telling you the other time that there is fusion of PDP and APC in Port Harcourt. You are getting it now.
Mr. Shobowale, let's quickly go to one international paper. That's what we have time for. The Guardian UK. The Guardian UK is leading with ex-GCHQ chief, that's Government Communications Headquarter, chief warns ministers over government by WhatsApp. So this is a former intelligence boss in the UK who's warning government representatives about dealing with business, especially with the strategic and security business of the state. On WhatsApp. But is WhatsApp social media, Cynthia?
What?
WhatsApp is end-to-end encrypted.
Yes.
Is it social media?
It's hard to say it's social
Can we compare WhatsApp to Twitter?
That's an intelligence chief talking. And we have discussed that here too when we are talking about press freedom. You get me? That, the media should be after facts, verifiable facts. You get me? And that given the preponderance of fake news now and the manipulation, they call it perception hacking by those who weaponize information and sow division, especially at election time or when there is uncertainty.
But Mr.
and people are waiting for results. They manipulate things and they go into debate.
I understand, but if we are part of a security committee and we form our WhatsApp group that's end-to-end encrypted, what's the harm in that?
Those are platforms. Those are.
That's what he's speaking up against.
That is not what is against. You are missing the point. You know what goes on. Okay. Look at TikTok. TikTok now. They say TikTok is Chinese-based, but is trying to escalate all the issues that divide the world in favor such that democratic values, they don't want democracy American style or Western European style. It is a one-party state. So they are sowing doubt and uncertainty about democratic processes all over the world. It is their goal. And they use social media. Don't you see the sort of information on social media? Do you? That's why I didn't believe Akeredolu was there, because I was doubting it.
Yeah.
Well,
valid point.
Thank you so much, Arise News analyst. Vimbai.
Like tomorrow, I'm putting you on the hot seat. Tomorrow we're going to hear your voice.
No,
your views.
no, we won't. But thank you as well, Arise News analyst, Mr. Daishubu. I love being in the middle. This is fun. Thank you both. Thank you.